Good morning, Diamonds of the Earth. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Happy Black History Month. We are one full cycle again back to Black History Month, even though we know that Black History is not a monthly thing. It's a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year event that will always happen. Same like every other history month that we seem to have, like Asian History Month and all that stuff. But let's start off by saying Happy Black History Month. I hope you guys have been well. In today's video, I kind of want to ask more so a question to you guys, pose a question. And that question is, how are we going to be taking up space this year? For those of us who have talents that we haven't tapped into, how are we going to try to do our best to tap into the talents that we do have in order for us to feel like we're excelling in the things that we believe are our purpose? We all have talents. Everyone has an ability to do something that either they're naturally gifted at or they are very just akin to doing. And I think that we have a lot of people, especially when it comes to adulthood. When you reach adulthood, you get into survival mode rather than still fully tapping into your passions and your interests. And I think that as an adult, I think it would be good if we can find a way, especially for this month, for us to try and get into the groove of the things that we enjoy. Whether it be that you're the type of person that loves to go, let's say, see musical productions, you can find musical productions that are taking place within your cities, within the country that you're in. If you're in Canada, then maybe it's in a different city or a different province, and you decide, you know what, let me go over and let me see the other part of the country in order for me to visit and see either the historical sites or just go to that production and then go back home. I think that when it comes to us putting our vested interest into the things that we enjoy, it brings out that childlike wonder in a sense. I know for me, I love music. I love anything and everything to do with music. And one thing that I absolutely enjoy is when I get to sit down and I get to listen to people singing and I get to hear the harmony that they're singing, and then I tried to replicate it. I was doing it recently with, I don't remember the song. I don't remember what the song's called, but it was a song that The Rock did in Central Intelligence. That song, I found myself really listening to the way that the harmony went, and I found myself trying to replicate it and just figure out what each harmony structure, or not harmony structure, but what each part did when certain parts came in, when certain parts came out, and all that stuff. So that's why I absolutely adore stuff like that. All that to say, as someone who has left high school, who has been in university doing her master's and just getting the education that she needs in order for her to finish and get to the future and the career that she wants, I realized that there is a lot of my interest that I have been neglecting because of my schedule that has been getting so busy with me working and with me doing school and studying and all that stuff, to the point where I think I pivoted that into content creation. I won't say content creation. Content creation is a new thing for me. Even though this has been going on for 2 years, I would say technically one, because I did take a little bit of a break at some point. So I would say I have like a solid 1 year under my belt with this thing. And I think this is one area where I'm able to express myself a little bit better. But what I do want to do, I say a lot of wants on this channel, I noticed. But one thing I do want to do is that I want to incorporate the musical love that I have into this. I think I'm gonna have to start forcing myself to, because a lot of it is, I don't know how you guys are gonna enjoy it. I don't know if you guys will enjoy it, but I think I'm gonna have to start forcing myself to, because I know I love it and know I adore it. So yeah, that might be what we have to do starting moving forward. And then also my other interest is playwriting, which I have been doing. Don't worry, that video is coming. But that is another area that I absolutely adore, which is playwriting. I love writing stories, writing out the ways in which the characters react to certain situations or the ways in which characters react to one another. All in all, I just want to say that as grown-ups, we need to be giving ourselves the ability and the time to get into the groove of the things that we enjoy. There's there's a video I did where I was saying mind your business. That was a quote that I got, I think, from Rich Dad Poor Dad, where it was talking about the importance of minding your business. So work on the thing that you are passionate about, work on the thing that you are invested in, work on the skills that you want to develop in order for X thing. Doesn't matter what the skill is. Work on whatever it is that you want to do. It doesn't have to be for money. It doesn't have to be for anything but your enjoyment. And I think one thing in our society that we tend to do is that if we can't monetize it, we somehow disregard it. We act like it doesn't matter. I think that we need to move away from that thinking. I get it because of how the economy is, but then at the same time, I think we need to have that joy of living. If you don't have a joy that you have right now in your life, it makes your life very miserable. And I think a lot of people can agree that when you have something that you found joyful that you aren't able to do joyfully anymore, it makes it feel like, your life isn't as bright as it was before. So this is a very long, rambly video, but let this just be a video to say, if you have a passion or if you have interests in things, it doesn't even need to be a passion. It could just be interest. You think something is interesting, try it out. Try it out for yourself. Whether it be, I know coding is like one of the things that a lot of people mention, but if you have an idea of creating your own blog, right? Create your own blog. There are different websites like Ko-Fi or Coffee. I think it's called Coffee. I've been pronouncing it Ko-Fi this entire time, but I think it's pronounced Coffee. I'm not entirely sure. But you have Coffee as an example, or you have WordPress, or you have like all these different websites that you can use to create it, or you learn how to code and do it yourself. If you're the type of person that likes to have everything done for yourself, or if you don't want to have anything on the computer, do something like a Zine, which is like basically a personalized little magazine that you make that is on a specific topic or whatever the case may be. You can make one of those. You can do journaling. You can do, for creative projects, you can do sketching. You don't have to exactly paint, because I know some people, if you have an allergy to scents and stuff, the paint can possibly cause an allergic reaction for you. So instead of that, learn to sketch, maybe color, get a coloring book or something. Just find something that you enjoy and do it. It does not have to just be something that you think you can make money off of. Do it just because you enjoy. And I guess that's mainly the title of this video. Do something that you enjoy. Don't do something that you can monetize from. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment the things that you enjoy, comment your interests, comment anything that you are going to make the dedication today to do, at least for this month. Dedicate this month to navigate those interests. And then by the end of the month, if you want to check in again and share whatever interest that you were indulging in for the month, feel free to share it. I'll probably have like a post or another post at the end of the month that kind of like comes back to this conversation. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, my loves.